I'll still go in and try to go into the town hall again.
Okay, you get back into the town hall.
I'm gonna still go to the fourth floor and see what's going on today.
Do you take the left path or the right path? Last time you went left.
Left.
Okay, you get back to the same spot you were before. Two different guards on duty, but, you know, they're doing the same thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait like an hour. See who comes in, who comes out.
Okay. Within 45 minutes, out comes a officer flanked by 4 guards and a scribe, you know, like a guy writing some notes down as the officer walks. The officer is barking orders and kind of in a hurry, and everyone is trailing at his heels.
What is he talking about?
He is talking about a shipment of mithril.
Ah, I'm gonna follow.
Okay. He's speaking fairly loudly as you walk, so it's not too difficult to hear him. He's talking about the next shipment of mithril headed to Smelton. It is, you know, he wants to increase the number of soldiers guarding it because the infamous band of marauders has been spotted in the area. And he doesn't want anything to happen to the mithril.
Taking notes. That's why I'm like silence typing while being muted so I can talk. All right, and he goes outside or something, or
yeah, he is walking downstairs, and you keep following him. You get down to the base floor, and he is heading out of the area. You also hear that they are the next shipment is headed out in 3 days. And by the time they get down to the floor, he yells at the guy to send the letter off to Ironbeard.
Such an epic name.
Who is Ironbeard? Do we know that?
It's a city, I think.
Oh, okay.
Is it the city?
Yes.
Do I see the actual letter or no? Probably not.
Oh, no. No, the scribe is writing it down, and then that's it.
I'm gonna stick around the scribe with the letter for a while.
Well, as soon as the guy's done, the scribe runs through the streets.
But do I get to see him writing the letter?
Yeah, I mean, he's scribbling something down while he's walking. He's holding up this thing. You can't really look over his shoulder very well to get a good look at it. But
well, I'm doing my best to like look at it, as in me intending to use locate object later.
It's a piece of paper with some writing on it.
So I can't look at it. I can locate a specific
locate object does not work on specific unique items. It works on very general things like ladder, door, piece of paper, helmet. You know, like a note with some writing on it is indistinguishable from any other note with writing on it. You won't be able to locate that specific note.
No. Note that attempting to find a specific item, such as jewelry or a crown, requires an accurate mental image.
Right, but jewelry or crown is pretty unique. You know, you can't have what is the accurate image of this piece of paper?
Well,
and can you tell me I'm sorry, hold on. Oops. All right, if you have an accurate image of this and this, you know, they're both character sheets. They look identical unless you can actually read the numbers on them and read what it says. If you read the letter front to cover and you had a chance to like hold it in your hands, maybe you could locate it. But not just seeing somebody writing on it. You can't tell what that is apart from any other letter.
Can I follow this guy to see where he's gonna bring it?
Well, he's running down the street right now.
All right, I'm following.
Okay, you chase after him. He gets like 6 blocks away to a building with a flag on it that has some horses outside. He goes in and runs up to the door, throws the door open, and quickly says to the guy on the inside, I need this letter to get to Ironbeard immediately. The guy takes it, folds it up, puts it in an envelope.
I take a good look at this guy to remember what he looks like and who he is.
He is a heavy-set man with a peg leg and a short beard.
Sorry.
All right.
He takes the letter and kind of hobbles back to the other room, like because the front door opens into a room where this guy is. He goes to a door on the back or on the far side where far from the door that entered into this room. Ooh, this is getting difficult to say. Opens another door. There's a bunch of people sitting in that room, and he yells at one of them Frank, come take this message. Hands it to Frank as Frank walks towards him. This needs to get to Ironbeard immediately.
I look at Frank better.
Frank is a younger guy, probably 14 years old, maybe 15 years old. He's got some simple clothes on, and he's got like the trappings of a rider. He's got like spurs. He's got, what else do you need to be a rider? Whatever, like leather breeches and the shit that you do when you're riding a horse. And he takes the letter and immediately heads out to the stables out front. Grabs the horse, hops on the horse, and starts heading out.
All right. I'm gonna go back to the party. If they're here, if they're not there, I'm gonna head to my room and cast some spells.
You find the party because I think everyone else is just chilling, right? None of the other three of you aren't doing anything.
What time of day is this?
2 in the afternoon.
I would say while Leah was out doing that, I pulled Tariq aside, and Tariq, I come up to you. I don't know where we're at or what we're doing. I'm just like, can I use you tonight? I need your perhaps help.
You need my love tonight? Say no more, Zenzel.
Well, last time it was actually very one-sided, but
what do you need?
I just need you to I might not even need your help. Basically, just stand in the room with me. I'm not going to do anything to you or with you. You just get to stand there and watch.
You know, Zenzel,
which is what I did last time.
I'm going to need a little bit more.
I like
say no more, but kind of say more.
But kind of say everything that you're planning to do.
I'm like, yeah, tonight's the night. We'll do it. I'll tell you everything. You can see into my mind's eye. I'll spill all the beans.
And why would you just not spill the beans now while we have all this time that we're waiting for the report?
Because we're surrounded. There's a lot of people.
No, we're in a room with nobody here. We're in private.
That dog right there can hear. I would not like to say around him he has ears.
Zenzel, I need to know. I know you're a very powerful wizard, and I'd like to know what you're planning.
Well, we acquired a new dog.
Yes.
And I want to use this dog as a test subject for what we talked about. It might go poorly in the sense that the dog dies, or it might go well and the dog lives.
So you need me for protection.
I don't know how this creature is going to respond when he changes. It should be completely fine on both sides. However, I don't want to die.
I see. All right. I will be there for you.
That was a quick... Okay, yeah. I should sell cars. Let's, yeah. Okay.
So what
I'll
now?
grab you. Yeah, Victoria's just like standing right next to him. He's like,
oh, what?
What are you guys talking about? All right, then we go back. And sorry, Leia, you're now here and return to the group, I think.
Yep.
All right. I found out a bunch of stuff. We have about 250 to 300 soldiers in town, including 4 different clerics. There is also, I've seen an officer, 4 guards, and a scribe. The officer might be the one we are looking for, but I am unsure.
Well, one thing to our advantage is in a town like this, there's no way they could separate 10 feet apart the entire fight. Nope, no joke, no laugh there. Okay, we're past it.
Say it again. Oh yes, the 10 feet.
I'm trying to decide if I'm actually going to kill us all tonight.
Yeah. Now I get
just a light joke, a little bit of saltine for the cracker. No, that's a lot of soldiers. I actually don't know that we should take that on.
The cracker.
Also, interesting.
What, you lose your shit at that?
That's actually clever, though.
Like,
that's
for the
clever.
cracker, like I don't.
Terrible English. Terrible English. Doesn't make any sense. It is interesting that you bring up that they are doing a run to Ironbeard. If we were to strike,
I'm gonna say.
If we were to strike it, then we could perhaps take on the caravan, right? Do we need to take on the whole city?
So, the next mutual shipment is to Schmelten. They're increasing the number of soldiers.
Yeah.
There's a band of marauder looking to get that in the area, and it's gonna happen in the next 3 days. They're sending a letter off to Ironbeard. not necessarily a shipment.
The letter that's being rushed is interesting as well, but the shipment. And you said they know of us, right? You said they talked about this.
No.
They referred to us.
No.
You don't remember hearing them say that, Jen?
I told you they said a band of marauders, but it didn't.
Right. Who could that be? Do you think?
Might be us.
Might be us. Okay. Well, let's just assume that it is. And that's why they're escalating their security. So they do know of us in the area.
Hmm.
Well, what say you guys? We talked about finding information. We did. Has Rektar and the captain found anything?
Yeah,
They're coming back this evening.
we're waiting on the report.
They should be
I
back later.
actually, just FYI, people, I didn't know what marauders actually meant except the StarCraft unit.
Oh.
So.
Basically, same exact thing.
That's basically us. We're as overpowered as they were.
We're not.
A
We don't
marauder
have
Jen, is
concessions.
like people that I don't know. This is going to be a bad description as well, but it's like people that harass, like guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, it's like warriors that go from. Fuck. I'm just going to dictionary.
They go in and out. They hit
They're
ambush.
people
style.
who raid villages and pillage them. They're marauders.
Something like
Okay.
Yeah. To roam or to go around in quest or plunder, make a raid for booty.
There you go.
So,
Thank you.
Literally the booty.
So
Yeah.
we're a marauder.
so we're actually marauders, pretty much. yeah.
Okay. So they're sending the letter off to Ironbeard, and I am able to locate the messenger if we need that.
Okay. Well, let's.
Or the officer, actually, also.
Okay, so let's hear from our people asking about the mithril tonight, and then let's make a plan. But let's act on this pretty quick. It sounds like in 3 days they will be leaving with the mithril for the caravan, and this letter goes out immediately. I'm not sure there's anything we can do about that, and that's fine. But we should make a decision tonight.
Yeah.
Sounds
I
great.
think, depending on what John Bottom and whatever your guy's fake name was,
Swiddly Bop Top.
yes, have to tell us. That should give us our path.
Excellent.
Oh, so he was the lieutenant. Apparently, I did see the lieutenant, so now I can identify in which room he sleeps if we do want to do that.
Okay, very good. All right, let's reconvene tonight, and then in the meantime, just shoot this montage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cast in my room, Neil.
Okay.
Some stuff.
What do you do in your room?
I'm gonna. Is it more than what's the freaking? 50 yards per level. So, in level 7 times 50. Is that further from the town hall?
What is the name of the spell again?
Locate creature.
Locate creature.
350 yards is.
There we go. 50 yards per level.
So 350.
350 yards. Okay, so that is 3.5 football fields. How many yards are in a mile?
A lot.
I think it's literally a million.
It's 5,000 feet, right? In a mile?
1,760 yards. So if you can do 350 yards, you're
completely off?
what, like a fifth of a mile?
I don't know.
Math on
A little
stream,
less than
man.
a fifth of a
Yeah,
mile.
why are you doing this to me, Neil?
Yeah,
Come on.
we're not
I'm
gonna
trying to
answer-
figure out the
we're
size
not
of the
fucking
town.
falling for these
Ask me to spell
questions again.
Bulbasaur. I can give it a better effort than this.
Who would win in a fight, Bulbasaur or Squirtle?
No, don't, Neil.
Not that. We're not asking who would win. It's how to spell.
Squirtle.
He's like, actually, I just did the math. It is 351 yards out. So
Okay, so from where your inn is situated, you would not be able to hit the town hall from here.
okay.
I will move to somewhere else where I can be hidden, and then wait for nighttime for when people usually sleep, and then cast locate person.
Okay, what is your intelligence, Jen?
16.
Okay. At nighttime, you sneak out looking for a place where you can cast your spell.
Yeah, and I'm trying to wait into deep night when
Oh
people
my
usually
God.
sleep.
Are you invisible or are you visible as you leave the tavern?
I would still be invisible.
Okay, so you haven't. So you just kind of like hung out in
Yeah.
your room by yourself without talking to the party since you were invisible.
I mean, I can still go talk to them. They're probably used to me coming in.
Yeah, okay. So you
Yeah.
spent the whole day invisible.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're heading out at night, invisible, looking for a place to do dirty deed.
Yeah, and I'll be really careful because I'm invisible, so I can really scout out like what's around me, yada yada.
You find about half a block away from the town hall, there is an alleyway that is just kind of filled with crap. Like, literally, people have dumped trash into the alleyway, and there's rats running around. Rats don't even notice you because you're invisible and whatnot. And there's nobody about in this alleyway. So you duck into here. It's half a block from the place. Sit down, concentrate, and cast your spell of locate person or locate creature.
Yeah. I'm locating the lieutenant. I don't know how to pronounce it.
You successfully detect the person. Wait. Yeah.
Alec Baldwin.
Where did that come from?
Team America World Police?
No, I know, but like, where did you... just...
That's who she's detecting.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin.
You successfully detect the lieutenant, and you detect also that he is not moving.
And I know exactly where he is now, right?
No, you know the general direction in which he is. Wizard casts a spell, turns slowly, is able to sense the direction of the person or creature, provided the subject is within range. The wizard learns how far away the creature is and in what direction the creature is moving. You know that he is 320 feet away from you.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna walk towards that direction to exactly see where it is.
It is inside the town hall.
Can I locate at which height?
No, you have distance.
Okay, what if I walk around the town hall? Will I know which side he's sleeping on?
You're going to try and triangulate his position.
Yes.
And it does last 10 minutes per level. So you're level
70 minutes. Yeah. So I have an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah. All right. So you walk around looking at this. Actually, as soon as you walk out and start coming around the front end of the town hall, one of the guards on the town hall door, who is still there at night, says, "Hey, you! What are you doing in the street? Get out of here!" And starts running at you.
I start getting out of here, like.
Okay.
How you say running?
I get out of there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You run down the street.
Get off my lawn! Get off!
He chases you for, I don't know, not even a block, but he chases you like half a block, and then you duck into a tavern down the street a little bit.
Okay. So did I go further in my exploration or not at all?
No, like you got pretty much to the front of the building before he spotted you and then chased you off.
All right.
Didn't manage to circle the whole thing.
I'm gonna hurry up and go back to the spot where I casted the initial spell, and I'm gonna do invisibility with ring.
Okay. You are...
Sakalaka. Hist Salwa.
Okay.
What?
You
die.
Actually dead.
You don't die. Let me...
Oh wait, are
Trying
you
to
about to
interpret
do
dice
what was supposed to happen in the fight, Neil? Is that what you're doing?
No.
Okay.
So, Jen, you are now invisible. And as you're coming out of the alleyway, you see a man dressed in dark robes with a what do you call it? A colif, like a big long, like a hood that would come onto your robes, but it's kind of like comes to a little bit of a point. You see him hurrying into the town hall, and what the guard seems to have already spoken to him and is shutting the door behind him as he hurries in.
All right. So I'm gonna still do the triangulation while being invisible, Neil.
Yeah, you still have plenty of time. You're invisible now, and you're triangulating the position. As you're walking around the building, he seems to be pretty stationary. He's on the 4th floor. He's a little bit towards the back of the room, and then he's moving. He starts moving, and he is moving pretty quickly. You're not sure where he's going, but he's moving about. And
oh god, he's right above us.
Yeah, I'm
you're just
going.
getting, like slightly different distances. And you're like, wait, what's going on?
Did I get the initial? Did I get the initial spot, Neil? Like where he was at
More
the
or
beginning?
less, he's closer to the back of the building than to the front, and you're presuming he's on the 4th floor.
Okay. And so I would have a general idea of where the room he was in was.
A vague idea of where the room is.
Okay, so I'm gonna head back to the party. Hurry up.
Okay.
And from my room, I'm gonna actually cast Clear Audience in the main hall.
Okay. By the time you get back to the inn,
was this all nighttime?
this is during the night. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna go wake up the party. Sure.
Yeah. Let's get back to JP's.
While being
shenanigans.
invisible.
What do you mean wake up? We're waiting for you.
Yeah, then I'm fucking turning something into something really stupid.
Oh.
Okay. So
Okay. Well,
let's
I'm
say
going back
as
to the
she's
party.
coming back is when you're doing your thing, JP.
Okay, so I've gone and collected Tariq.
Yeah.
And
Oh, actually, we should report in on Reptar and
oh sure.
Fast forward there.
Haggart, or whatever his name is. They said the mines produce a substantial amount of mithril, and once every week there is a mithril shipment from here to Smelton. The amount of mithril shipped seems to be would fit in one cartload, but they don't know how much it is. But
Where do they ship it
one
to?
cart would take it. Smelton is the destination.
Oh, I thought it was for Smelton. Okay.
Well, yeah,
How
it is
Got it.
destined for Smelton.
How much would you say that is shipped? Did they give you any idea?
They could not figure out the exact amount that gets shipped, but it's always a single cart that leaves town. It usually has a garrison with it of 10 soldiers, an officer, and a cleric and a wizard.
You know, Vic, we could just
Let's see.
kill those.
That's what I'm saying.
That's-
I think that's a safer bet.
The mines go pretty deep. This used to actually be a different mine, a different type of metal mine, but once they found mithril, it just kind of focused down on mithril.
Yeah, no, fuck the lieutenant. That's the
Yeah.
money
This
right
is
there.
this is why I wanted the other part of the plan.
We'll catch them out of town. How's that?
What day do they go? Every
Did they
week?
give
say
you a
every
day?
week?
3 days. We already know that.
3
Leah
days.
told us.
Got it.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool.
All right,
So,
cool. I'm going to
as
go back
Leia's-
to my room. Have a great night, Vic.
As
Yeah,
Leia
let's
is
be
heading
down here
back
waiting for Leia.
to the tavern, Zanzel and Tariq head upstairs
And I've got fetch.
with Fetch.
I get a cup. I order some meat from the bar. Maybe it's leftover food or something. I take it up and
Sure.
just,
You get some pork scraps.
yeah, I put it on the thing, and it's in an open area. Like, how much space would you say I have around this creature?
Well, you're in your inn room. It's not very big. It's about 8 feet wide by 10 feet long.
How much does the bed take up?
It
Can we
takes
draw
up a-
this? Can we draw this?
Sure.
That'd be much easier than me just having a guess, or not guess, but
I
forget.
would also like to draw my sword and position myself as far away as I can
As-
from the dog.
Well, hold on. I'll explain before this occurs.
Okay, so here is your room. That's 10 by 8.
Okay.
You have a doorway about 3 feet wide here. And your bed is 3 by 7. So it comes down to here-ish or something.
Okay, so
Here's your pillow.
excuse my. Great. This area is how long? About
That would be 10 by 5-ish.
perfect. And how tall is it?
6.5 feet, maybe 7 feet tall.
That might be a little rough, but we're gonna do it. So I put the thing down. I put the plate of food down here, and I turn to Tariq and say,
Generally, these things will not attack people, ever. They'll question them, they'll be very kind to them, and these are the legends. We'll see how this goes. If it does come to a fight, I'm out the door first, then you follow. Because you could take a hit, I will not. You understand?
All right, so I suggest you position yourself closest to the door then.
Okay, I will keep the door shut. But
Neil, does this door open outward or inward?
It opens into the room.
Okay, so
all right, because you might have a thing with doors, we'll pull the door inward and run out the room. If anyone asks, we don't know how this got here. Also,
Let's
just so you're on the same page, you said you wanted full transparency. The reason that I want this creature is that he can open dimensional doors. And if this creature is willing, he will open a door for me.
You know, Zanzil, you're crazy.
I'm
I
determined.
like it.
I'm
I
determined.
like it.
Neil, I turn to the dog.
Hold on real quick. If I have my sword out, will he be threatened?
Again,
I take my shield out.
Just put it in front of it. I'll hide behind you.
Yep. I put the shield. So, how about I'll put the shield here.
No,
The
hold
dog
on.
will be.
This creature is very large. We want to be as far back to the wall
Right.
as possible.
I will plant the shield. I will. Well, no. I'll hold it up. I'll hold it up. You hide behind it. Cast from behind it, and we'll both run out with the shield.
Sounds good. Again, we don't know how this got here. Unless he's friendly with us, and then we'll tell everyone that I did it and you helped.
I am following your lead on this mission.
All right. Neil, I look at Fetch and
Say, good luck, brave soldier.
and I cast Polymorph Other Lamasu.
He lets out a fart just before you manage to, and it smells
Excellent.
terrible. System shock roll for a dog. Let's figure it out.
My poor Fetch.
Where's my... Oh, nope. Here it is right here.
Well, you gave
Nope,
a dog
that's
to
not it.
Zanzil. Not quite sure what you thought was going to happen.
I
thought
figured
we
he'd
had
befriend it.
I thought we had a wizard bond. I thought they would protect him.
And I completely forgot my number that I'm rolling to.
Yeah, I was going to look that
Constitution,
up, but I don't know the...
System shock.
Probably not much.
the dog's probably dead. Like there's like a 5% chance this actually works.
No, you have that mistaken. It's most likely it works.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, no, he's got like a 30% chance of dying.
Okay. I like
A
those.
70% chance of success, which succeeds. The energies of the spell twist and turn and morph the creature. He starts to change different colors temporarily. His back legs start to sprout. His brownish reddish hair starts to turn a light golden color. His tail twists and distorts and becomes very scrawny, and then a big puff of brown hair appears at the end of it. As he grows larger and larger, within 15 seconds, he is 6 feet long instead of being, 3 feet long. But he's still really short, so he kind of looks like a weird wiener dog right now. And then he starts to grow up, and his shoulders kind of push out.
Does he
and
bust out
get a
the
little
side
bit bigger.
of the room?
Brown hair starts to form around his neck in a big sort of mane, and his face distorts into the face of a man for a moment. Wings start sprouting out of his back like a Pegasus, and within a minute you have standing before you a creature that, if I can figure out what this is going to look like, looks like that.
Is that a mantic?
What a weird looking fucking guy.
It's a lion with wings and a man face.
Oh
But-
my god.
On that note, I think we're going to have to take a break.
cliffhanger the fuck out of that. Oh god, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen in the next hour, but we're going to take a quick break. Hopefully, we'll see you guys after that. I hope we all don't die. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. This might be the last break we have on RollPlay Solum. See you soon.
Ever.
Ever.